Hi there, Dalai Lama. This is Noga from Veganoga. I think it's very courageous and humble of one to question one's own path at any point in time. It sounds like you've been through a lot during your life, fleeing the Chinese invasion in Tibet, contracting hepatitis, always being in the public eye, being a pillar of humanity's consciousness. Please don't be so hard on yourself. You're only human and doing your best at any moment. Cut yourself some slack. Not everyone is a Buddha, able to sacrifice his own body to feed a starved and dying tiger. The fact that you've given vegetarianism a go already shows that you are trying to implement your great compassion into daily practice. It must have been scary to contract hepatitis back in the 60s, and it's a very normal human reaction to want to heal and do anything we can to stay alive, especially when the advice is coming from a professional physician. It's hard to question such an authoritative voice. But it seems you've recuperated from the initial viral outburst, and you're probably out of harm's way by now. You could totally retry a plant-based lifestyle. If you try eliminating eggs and dairy products this time around though, I'm sure you'll feel a lot better in terms of physical health, as well as knowing that you're not contributing to baby cows being taken away from their heartbroken mama for slaughter, while her milk gets forcefully taken from her for the rest of her short life until she's basically slaughtered because she's been rendered useless by the dairy industry.
Many mother cows bellow in distress after their calves are taken. Workers in the dairy industry acknowledge the psychological trauma such separation causes.
They ever get mad when you take the kids?
Yes.
Yeah? They start shit?
Some cows, yes.
Yeah.
Come crazy.
What?
Some cows come crazy when I take the babies.
I totally relate to your feeling that eating baby cows doesn't quite align with your sets of values and beliefs. I too felt that it was wrong to pay for people to kill animals for my food. But it still took me around 3 years to be able to melt down those mental blocks I had, which kept me eating animals. Luckily, today we already have lots of information and research showing that a fully plant-based, whole foods diet is the healthiest choice for man, eating off the most direct fruits of our earth. And we have abundance of fresh fruit and vegetables, grains, root vegetables, beans, chickpeas, lentils, nuts, seeds. Yeah. And if we do miss the texture and taste of meat, there are wonderful substitutes today in nearly every single country in the world. Since you travel a lot, it wouldn't be hard for you to find those substitutes. Just as you once said, life is as dear to a mute creature as it is to man. Just as one wants happiness and fears pain, just as one wants to live and not die, so do other creatures. You're absolutely right. Every single creature wants to live, and we, the most evolved creature, should acknowledge that. He also said, if you can, help others. If you cannot do that, at least do not harm them. We can begin by taking others out of our plates and replacing them with wholesome, healthy, plant-rich meals. You also said, I believe all suffering is caused by ignorance. People inflict pain on others in the selfish pursuit of their happiness or satisfaction. Yet true happiness comes from a sense of inner peace and contentment, which in turn must be achieved through the cultivation of altruism, of love and compassion, and elimination of ignorance, selfishness and greed. Yeah, I agree. Today we know how unnecessary it is to eat animals in order for us to survive. On the contrary even, we thrive more when we don't eat them, and when we leave them be, free to live their own lives. Being the most spiritual beings on earth, we have a responsibility to look out for them. You're right that ignorance causes pain to us and to those around us, and it is our responsibility to vegetate ourselves by watching earthlings and glass walls to learn the truth about how animals are being mistreated by us. To watch Cowspiracy, the Sustainability Secret, and the documentary called Global Warming Meet the Truth, in order for us to learn about the atrocities being done to our planet by us eating animals and their byproducts. By reading the China study and by watching Forks Over Knives to learn about the health hazards of eating animals and why A vegan, whole foods, plant-based diet is our best health choice. You once said, "It is not enough to be compassionate, we must act." Yes, our actions do speak louder than words. When I was battling the contradiction between my compassion and my actions, I realized I had a responsibility to be the voice of those beloved voiceless animals who we torture and kill for our own indulgences and taste buds. I realized that up till then, I was using rationalizations and excuses to delay the change that had to be done. When I finally made a conscious decision to make the connection and go vegan is when I felt I was being true to what I believe in. I started seeing meat not as food, but as the poor, sweet creature who sacrificed their life unwillingly for that dish. I am fully confident that you connect to these ideas too. You said, time passes unhindered. When we make mistakes, we cannot turn the clock back and try again. All we can do is use the present well. Yes, it's never too late to make the present into what we want it to be. And we are all here for you to help you make the transition into a vegan lifestyle. Please don't hesitate to contact me and share any question or concern that comes up regarding your vegan journey, or even contact the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. It's a well-known health organization comprised of medical professionals. We're all here to do our best to make the transition as smooth as possible for you. I'd like you to know that you're not alone. Remember you said an open heart is an open mind? Your whole life's work is proof of what a precious heart you have. And that's how I know your mind is also open to making the compassionate choice. Believe in yourself, because I believe in you. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more to get more updates on future videos. Bye!